got a cricket on the line and a bottle of shine. A whippoorwill whistling, everything is fine.
Hello, welcome back to Jersey Joe episode 3. Season 1, we did 1, 2, 3. This is why it's 3. So what we're going to do is answer some questions like we usually do. I really appreciate all the members. There's no members yet, but I would like to call them members. And friends and family and that answer questions or ask questions. I'm going to answer the questions. Why would I? You know what I'm saying. So what we're going to do here is answer a few questions. I'm going to show you what to do during this day 1916, I don't even know what it is, coronavirus, being quarantined. We're going to start off with welcome back. Got the crew here. Her, and her. They're all here. Let's go with SC from the great country state of New Jersey. Spam, what to do with it? Well, that's going to be a whole nother episode. We're going to do Cooking with Joe. We're going to cook some Spam up, show you lots of good ideas because you got to have canned ham, Spam, other meats while we're in this coronavirus lockdown. We got DZ from the great state of Long Island. That's a beautiful state. She wants to know about STDs. Well, every state's got STDs. We all know that. That's crazy going around. So what that is, that's a state traffic department. And what they do, they control the traffic. So when you get into the bridge, when there's traffic, they control that to slow it down. They can take the traffic away. STD, State Traffic Department. Every state's got them. Every state, every country's got STDs. So thank you for that question there, DZ from Long Island. I'm not sure how long it is, but it's out there. We got MD from another great state of New Jersey. Again, why is all the Jersey people coming in at us? Coming at me like a rattlesnake in a pool or a water park or some like that. So he wants to know pork roll or Taylor ham. That's a dumb question. If you're not from this area of New Jersey, you ain't going to get Taylor ham. You ain't going to get pork roll. We happen to have some Taylor ham pork roll. Same goddamn. It's Taylor ham pork roll, same thing. If you can't see that, there it is. For thousands of years they've been asking this. What is it, Taylor ham or pork roll? Same damn. Alright, one more question. Maybe two. JV. Oh, they're from, I don't even know where they're from. They didn't say. What would you do if you were going to order from Chick-fil-A? Well, Chick-fil-A is one of my favorite fine dining restaurants. I would order probably the marinara meatballs or the beef hamburger or something on that line. I mean, you got to go with beef because it's what's for dinner. One more, that's it. One more. Oh, B. What the heck kind of name is B? Aunt B? I don't even know. She is calling in from the Great Plains state of Montana. Real flat out there in Montana. Why do they call New Jersey, New Jersey? Well, that's a little history thing, and I do love history. What happened was the boats came over. I think it was the Sunflower. Came over from Japan, a Europe country. Maybe it was France. I'm not sure where that came from. But it was a Europe country of Japan or maybe Thailand. We're not sure. Could be France. And I think it was Christopher Robbins. He was the captain of that boat. He came over, he thought he was Noah's Ark. He came over with a donkey. He came over with a tiger. He came over with a little piggy, a little cute little piggy thing. And then when they got to New Jersey, well, then they didn't know what it was. They landed here and they said, what the heck, we got a cow. And it was one of them Jersey cows. Because if you're a farmer, you know there's a breed of Jersey cows for all you hicks out there like me. He said, let's call it New Jersey, new home for the new cow. And then they had milk. It was a great thing. And then I think they made chocolate milk from a chocolate cow. That's about it with the questions today. Hope that was informational. So what we're going to do is coronavirus is still going on. Still going on. Hopefully not as free as we were 2 weeks ago. We're locked down. The whole country's locked down. I swear to God, it's crazy. But you got to listen to them. You got to stay away from people. So you take up a new hobby. Figure it out. The other day, I was like, I'm going to play an instrument. And it's real tough if you don't know music. So I took a flute and harmonica at the same time. You know how hard that is to do with no lips? One in this side, one on this side. Can't do it. Find yourself a hobby. We're going to teach you how to tie some flies. I'm an expert at tying flies. So we tie some flies because what happened here in the state of New Jersey, they opened up trout season a week early to get people out. There's a lot of rumors to get people out. You know, stay 15 to 18 feet away from people. They say 6, I believe 16. Stay away, get out there, go hiking, go do this. But my theory is the trout tanks, they say, got too full of trout. And the coronavirus, got to stay 6 feet away. These little trout, can you see that? They were swimming next to each other, rubbing their fins off and everything like that. So they had to separate the trout. So they dumped them in the river. Bingo! How genius is that? Get the away from the corona trout. So there's a lot of trout in there. So we're going to tie some flies. Show you some different lures, different techniques of how to catch a damn trout. Because they are hard to catch. They're harder than a rock in a water show. You know what I'm saying? Got you there. Made you think. Taylor Ham, done. Alright, so we talked about Bigfoot last episode. So there's some big trout out there. They throw some big ones in, usually about 9 to 12 inches. There's some big trout out there. So this one happens to look like a Bigfoot. So you put that on there. See, I match the colors. You match the colors, black and black. This is just a simple rubber band. Tie that on there, and then you want to use a small hook. So these are some we pre-tied. Pre-tied meaning you don't want to sit here watching a Jersey Joe sit here all that time. Again, match the colors. There's gators out there. Alright, this one's a gator. And we just, again, use some bubble gum on there. This one's already coming off, but we could fix that up. You just wrap it around. Anyway, it's a gator on a gator color. Again, we'll get into the hook size. You can use all kinds of crazy stuff. I've fished all over the world, by the way. I was there. Wow, I just had a moment. If you're fishing the Gulf, it's down there by New Mexico and I think California. You want to tie a hook on to something. We'll just take a small hook because there's small fish down in the Gulf. You tie a golf tee on there. You get a golf tee, catch fish in the Gulf. No brainer. This is to catch the zebra fish. You tie that on a hook. Use a rubber band or duct tape, bubble gum, whatever you got. They got some Gorilla Glue. We practice catch and release. Alright, so we catch and release the fish because we don't want to hurt them. So if you take yourself a small split shot like this, I believe that's 5 ounce. So what you're going to do is just take some tape here. We're going to take some small feathers. We're going to trim some off this. Get yourself a nice pair of sharp scissors, which I got some right here. Some sharp scissors. So you're going to take your small scissors, sharp, make sure they're sharp. This one ain't going to fit in a vise, so we're just going to do this by hand. So you want to start your tape. You can use a bobkin. They call this a bobkin. Why, I don't know, but it's a bobkin. Get your tape started around that small split shot. And again, we're going to trim some of this off. And you want to tape this on correctly. So see how I got a little tag end here? We call that a tag end. Trim this tag end off because you want to see the... Ooh, that flew out there like a cat in a horror show. You got your hole there, you can get your line through. But this is basically going to be a knot. If you don't have scissors, you just... Well, we're going to do that. I'll ruin my beard. It'll fall up. It's not fake. You trim that off. You got yourself a great fly for a 9-inch trout. I mean, it's a little bigger than a trout, but they eat big. And there's no hook on that. So when they bite this, you ain't going to catch it. So it's catch and release. They bite it. You had it. It's on. It's done. We have this thing I tied yesterday. No hook on it. So this is a very tiny hook. I think it's the number 808, 8-aught, whatever you want to call it. So this is more for panfish, because panfish have a very small mouth, probably the size of my pinky there. So this is a small bug, and we're going to tape this on there. And this one has one of them high-tech bat trays, and you can turn this thing on, and it runs around and scares the crap out of you. See that thing going like a I don't know what it's going like a bug on the table. Have yourself a nice pair of scissors. These are nippers. I don't use them for this stuff. I just, in case I get bored, I want to clip my nails, toenails, stuff like that. So what we're going to do next is we're going to tie one fly for you. So let's do this if we can get it in there. You trap this down there. Trap it like you're getting a beaver in a hole. You got to turn it upside down. Lock it in. Lock it in. Take a small feather again. Here, I got some ostrich plumes. Some people call them peacock. I think they're ostrich. And you want to go light. You don't want to take too much on there because you want to keep it light. So drag them out, just like you're doing your hair. And then we're going to take that bobkin, put right here. Get it around there. And then keep it light. Wrap. That broke. Thank God I got goddamn tape there. When you do this, you want to get it straight, just like we hung the camera the other day. Tape it on there. And notice how I'm going kind of light with it. You don't want too much on there because the trout are only about that big. So you can get creative, see what you got around the house. I mean, you got a deer horn, you got something like that, you can tape on there, but this is going to give it some action. You want that action when it flows down the water column. Again, sharp pair of scissors. Let's see if these work. Nope, ain't gonna work. Cut that off there. So what you got here is something that's a little smaller than the trout you're gonna catch. So it's gonna dip down, dip down, dip down. Alright, so when you're tying flies, when you're going to an outdoor show, when you're going to Dick's in the outdoor section, if you notice how I'm dressed in camo. That's what you gotta do. So we got some camo hats, you put them on. You must wear camo when you go out to the stores and shows and stuff because you want them to know you're an outdoors person. Alright, so wear camo. This is a hat I got for that Christian holiday. Jesus' birthday, I believe. It was Christmas time. This is turtle fur. Now, why they call it like that? I don't know. Do turtles have fur? That could be a good question. No one asked that ever. Turtle fur? There's no fur on turtles. They got a goddamn shell. Alright, so we talked about this crazy glue right here. I don't know why they call it crazy glue. I think if you sniffed it, it makes it crazy. But you take a smaller one of that, you can push this on here. If you run out of glue, you're at home, coronavirus, can't go to the store, stay away from people, just like the fish. You had this alligator bait here for the baby trout. You put this on here, you want to lock it in there tight. You got no glue. So what you want to do is plastic melts. I'm not sure what's going to happen here. You burn it on there, it'll melt right on there. Oh, good God. Almost got the jewels. Burn that stuff right on there. If you could fish with that, you'd catch one because it's on fire. Ooh, scary. It's all about trout fishing. So we have this bait here, Sea Striker. Sea Striker, striker. Just like the movie Airplane. It's called a bluefish rig. It's a smaller hook with a big old yellow on there. Is that yellow? That's orange. So for people like us that get older, you can't see it, so you cast that out there. You put a little baby fish on there, you'll catch something. I'm not a big fan of bait fishing, but we got to do what we got to do. You got to catch that food, catch those fish. There's other lures if you're more of a traditional fisherman. These are real nice. This one's kind of cool because this is about the size of a trout, and they will hit this thing. This one glows in the dark because fish cannot see it dark. So you got to put a light on there. We just showed you the fireball going on there. You get down there and this thing will dip and dive. They call this a triple jointed lure. It does glow in the dark, believe it or not. You got to put it under the light. But there's 1-2 joints. So why do they call it a triple joint? 1-2 joints. I don't know. People make up stuff. They just want to sell stuff. This one here's got a little tail on it. Looks like a mackerel, I believe. Trout love these things. Alright, so if you're a trout fisherman, buy some of these. I think they're made by Super Striker, Bob Marley, somebody. Not sure, but they're good. But you want to have a nice case because you see the big old hooks on there. Alright, so the whole purpose of the show is to talk about this getting outside, getting crazy. Stay inside, go outside. What do? Just stay 16 feet away. That's what the government recommends. Get out there, get a new hobby. We're going to teach you other stuff about new hobbies. I started doing my hair, if you didn't notice. I'm becoming a cosmetologist. And we talked about the flames and how to burn flies on there. So get a new hobby. Alright, that's all we're trying to do. Be safe, stay away from people. What the hell is this? Oh, that's our Bigfoot shot. We put that in the shotgun for when we go out for Bigfoots. But I don't know how that got down here. Keep that in your pants. We're going to do more shows. Loving the comments, loving the questions. We're going to address most of them in time. We're going to stick with you on this and get you through this coronavirus. And from there, we just keep it going. And you know what? Get it, get it, get it. That's all I got to say. Get it. Wear camo, get it. Get out there to Walmart. And just stay away from people. We got all kinds of ideas from you guys. We don't come up with this stuff. You guys do it. So like us, talk to us. What else do I say? Subscribe? I don't know what that means, like signatures. So we'll just be there, down there, got down there. Go down there and get it. That's all we got to say. So come down by the creek. We'll see you there, little critters. All right. We'll see you there. Thank you.
Got a cricket on the line.